black and white, what's right? Let me take flight. My style is tight and good. Tight and good, commence it tight and good. Old styles I pass that, slow down or fast rap. All in your don't that conjure now that's that hyper type of flashback. I publish like ad cap lyrics for hand clap. No pass rapping, you tracking, talent lacking. MCs more worried about their financial backing. Steady.
I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. We've got the Utah Jazz facing the New York Knicks. Now, here's Westbrook. Screen by Bol. Westbrook drives in. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
This rookie, Westbrook, can really get up. Such an exciting young talent.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
You know, one sign was that Russell Westbrook had this part of his game back in college. He continues to be impressive in the mid-range.
And Bol sends it back. Westbrook with it. Brunson picks him up. And he makes that one. Westbrook's got 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
Bridges, no one around him. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Now Westbrook. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
And here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Crafty and shifty. Those are 2 adjectives that fit under the Jalen Brunson definition.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Back to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. And here's Brunson outside. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Back to Anunoby. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corners.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And here's Brunson. After Bol Bol made that last three-pointer.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And you see how eager Westbrook is to make a splash on offense, attacking over and over again.
Brunson, good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Westbrook, here we go. Rebounded by Hart.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. Back to Hart. Stolen by Westbrook. Moving it up. And Neesmith with the slam.
And how about that pass from Westbrook? Solid at just creating opportunities for his teammates.
Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. The baseline J off the mark.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got 10.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the
Jazz 20.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
Pass to Sexton. Over Bridges. It's rebounded by New York.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The kick out to Towns. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on the roll.
Kessler with it. Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. They get it back.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And Hart has it in the corner. From outside the arc, they get it back. Pass to Anunoby. Kick by Bridges. The tray. Here's Towns. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Walker a screen. Here's Dinwiddie. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Rose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the explosiveness of Rose, quick on the drive, that's why you see him getting fouled in.
Rose hits them both. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's Rose. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a guy who's averaged as many as 7 free throws a game in his career, Rose knows how to get to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Pritchard. No good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Dodgier. Back to Dinwiddie. New York, no good that time either. And it's the Jazz's ball. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Like the attacking mindset, not waiting for something to happen. Instead, creating it himself was Colin Sexton.
Rose goes in. And that one, good. Rose has got 6.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
To the paint. Here's Paji. Pass to connect. Down low. Shots good by Paji.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Rose attacking. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. They set the pick. New York moving the ball around. Unloads from 13. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Rose has got 8 here in the quarter.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Shots good by Paji.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Rose. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Jazz trailed by 3. Pass to Bull. Lets the 3 fly. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 8 points for him.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bull's understanding of when to look for his next level.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Offensive rebound. Pass to Hendricks. And the Jazz, another 3. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Left side Rose.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Knicks up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Now here's Brunson. They kick out to Anunoby. To the inside. Towns in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So the wing on the left. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
Jazz trailed by 3. And here's Westbrook. Drops in the layup for 2. Westbrook's got 15 points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Brunson with a clean look. Hits it from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Yeah, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. They set the pick. Here's Brunson. Oh, that's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Bridges for 3.
And they're trying to stretch that lead out with the three-point shot, but their percentage hasn't been what they'd like it to be here in the second half.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. So we'll see Russell Westbrook go to the line here. It's going to go on Josh Hart. The Jazz shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
On the wing, Bridges knocks down the 3 ball. Bridges got 9.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Bridges outside. Takes it off the glass. He's got 11.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Stolen by Brunson. Anunoby right side. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 5. Finished off by Westbrook.
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
Pass to Hart. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson outside. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Towns, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jackson from long range. Knicks with the rebound. 107 left in the third quarter of the game. Count that one. Hart's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
The paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
A floater. Brunson with some nice D. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. There I call it funky.
Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. To the middle. Baji.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
Towns, the screen. Launches a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got 11 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Pritchard.
51.
It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead.
The Jazz, 51.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Jazz trailed by 10. It's stolen by Rose. Pass to Walker. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Sexton more and more in control and trying to deal with the aggressive defense so far in this game.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want, and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And the wide-open shot from Rose. Drills it from outside. And the Knicks lead by 10.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Dinwiddie. The kick out to Rose. Shot clock at 5. Got a piece of it. Connect with it. The Jazz again can't hit it. Walker with it. Connect picks him up. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Walker a screen. Here's Dadier. And rebounded by Connect. Jazz trailed by 10. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside, Walker. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Bridges. Towns for 3. New York, no good that time either.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Towns, the screen. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The kick out to Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trailed by 6. Pass to Bull. Back to Westbrook. Here's Hendricks. Rebounded by Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And Utah has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
.137 left in the fourth quarter. And a strong finish with two hands.
A guy who loves attacking the rim, hard putting some muscle on it.
Here's Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Now Brunson. Anunoby outside. Nailed from three-point land. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-pointers.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Knicks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out to be and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of two that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Brunson.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the three. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Utah. 11-point game. Nesmith. No good from outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up.
Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Slow it down, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Yeah, I got my hand on the button. If I press the button, I turn everything into nothing. They'll talk behind your back and in your face to be frontin'. I be with the team, we gon' score way over 100. Yeah, I'm the only one to count this money. You can't give me nothing and you can't take nothing from me. Got a girl to shake something for me. When she to the ground, you gon' have to walk around. Walk, walk, walk. Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Yeah, slow it down, walk around. Yeah, slide, walk around. Yeah, everybody walk around. Yeah, you know the name of the game. You ain't gotta like me, but you gotta pay me the same. We at Donovan's yard, see me up on the stage. I done did it before, I'm about to do it again. Whoa, I hit my two-step, then whoa. I'm counting blue strips like whoa. Girl, you got some on you. Whoa, how you? Let me see you walk. Yeah, walk around. right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Slow it down, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around.
Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite in, pull the out the pantry. Take it and I'm dancing. She bop like a. Like a candle, up in the car seat, hold it for ransom. Want her back, better call me. It's whatever. Buying at the party. Fly, looking dummy. I'll probably get. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep. Way I slide in that cool boy, I keep that pump. We done went right there all the way to the sun. Get in the pocket like a wall, but I keep her. I never went leather. I just went and gave to my brother. But then the supper. Why would you keep a little sucker? Why would you keep a little? Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite, pull the out the pantry. They fly, they looking dummy. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. It's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the when they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. Got a TV, hey. That boy like a BB, hey. How you won't see me, hey. Push it like CD, hey. Well, it won't be me, hey. When I'm creeping, hey. In the genie, hey. Cause you saying I'm, hey.
Check this out.
Run it back.
Everybody's jumping, jumping, dancing. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Yeah. Jumping, jumping. Honeys be moving their bodies, they be moving their hips so fluidly. Bass be bumping, so we be jumping. Welcome to the party, yeah. We got food if you're hungry, some time if you want it. In the back if you're thirsty. Every bad at the party, yeah. We vibing and grinding one night. And I think that we did it this time. Got guys in the corner, they are. Shawty done had a last for the night. Little mama came up and caught me by surprise. You know that your boy had to shoot a shot. Now we face to face, both our eyes locked. I came up forward and said, hey there, little mama, if you need a dance partner, I'm more than happy to help you.
Come here.
I turned her around, her body on mine, she slid in my hand. said, call me sometime. She left the party.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
Now here's Hero. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Hero. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Adebayo. And he buries his first look.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
And there's a pick. Here's Hero. The shot, no good.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And Westbrook slams it home.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Jaquez. Takes it inside. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Jaquez has got his second basket of the night.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Back to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. It's Hero on the take. Wiggins from long range. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Now here's Hero. With some arc. Missed inside. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Utah. There's Nesmith with a three. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Nesmith's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time. Now
here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Wiggins.
Wow!
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Here's Westbrook. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
They set a pick. Pass to Ware. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Oh, they get a hand on it. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Wiggins. Following the bucket by Utah. It's good.
Well, in the two-man game, Adebayo can play either role. This time he sets the screen, gets it back, and scores. I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And that can...
16. The Jazz. 17.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
And he gets the bucket.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Tomjanovich. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
A show of pure athletic ability from Sexton. What a dunk.
He trailed by 6. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
We're about a minute and a half into this 2nd quarter. Pass to Kessler. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Wow, we get a rare glimpse at a Kessler jump shot. He must be working on it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. You stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Pass to Sexton. Back to Pritchard. Here's Jackson. Offensive rebound. Here's Baji. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
To the right side. Uncovered. And Miami again with the bucket.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Pritchard. Off target with the 3. Heat trail by 3. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Maggi grabs a miss.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Here's Connect. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Jazz lead by 5. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for Miami. Following this game, they host the Magic.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. On the wing, Sexton. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Here's Simmons. The three is up. The rebound by the Jazz.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Pritchard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
It's Adebayo, high post. .23 seconds left in the second period. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Bol.
Yeah, Adebayo had an NBA body right from the start, and you get the sense he's no stranger to that weight.
Westbrook taking his time here. Finished off by Westbrook.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Wiggins. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Utah leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there.
Here's Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one belongs to Wiggins. Stan, another head coach from the Greg Popovich tree, Will Hardy, who started his career in San Antonio.
And there have been a lot of successful guys that have come through the Spurs organization. Will Hardy is just another one who is developing into an outstanding NBA coach.
Here's Ware. From outside, off the mark. Jazz leading by 8. Westbrook with it. Now Wiggins defending. And Westbrook is good for 3. Westbrook's got 17 points.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Adebayo with it. He has 7. Pass to Tomljanovic. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Over Bol. Wiggins with it. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. On offense, here's Utah. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. He got a piece of it. Stolen. Pass to Bol. Back to Alexander Walker. And here's Westbrook. 17 points in the game. 6 to shoot. And Finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
To the left side wing. Tomjanovich misses. Utah leading by 13. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
Where? Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Back to Westbrook. Driving inside. And Westbrook slams it home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Back to Wiggins. Takes the 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Alexander Walker with it. Hero picks him up. Shoots. Offline from the top of the key. Heat trail by 12. Here's Ware. Up top, Hero. The kick out to Wiggins. Tipped. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Banked it in off the glass. Adebayo's got 9 points.
When Bam gets it around the hoop, he knows what to do.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Hits the trifecta. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
He buries it from 3.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Adebayo up top. Over Bull. And there's another one for the Heat.
That's just poor defense there. They can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Russell Westbrook. He's been the guy making things happen for the Jazz. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And so here is Miami. It's a 10-point game. To the inside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
Here's Sexton. Count that one.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Right wing. Inside. The shake. And he sinks the layup.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Jackson for three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Over to the left wing. The rebound by Jackson. Jazz leading by 12. Here's Pritchard. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Simmons. Launches it. The rebound by Jackson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Simmons. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors. Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Tomjanovich. With the floater. Oh, Kessler with the block.
Oh, big Walker Kessler. That is how you use your size.
Pass to Pritchard. 1:57 left to play in the fourth.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Now Simmons. Down low. Yep, that one's good.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Fires the three. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 6 here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Pass to Sexton. There's the triple. The rebound by Simmons. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Trailing by 13.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Jazz.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Russell Westbrook.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the right wing. Charity stripe shot. Westbrook with the rebound. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it, no kidding. In front of your building, sitting on the steps feeling no feelings. Last night it was a coach. You gotta keep the devil in his hole. But you know how it go. I'm front line every time it's sold. Flow, run and shoot pro. 458 drop, playing bulletproof soul. Every few shows, I just buy some new gold. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. Downtown Diamond District, jewelers like yo. Hustle, holla at me, I got Cubans on the low. Through the Cancun, on the boat. Then dock that Tulum, just love. Listening to music at the Mayan ruins. True devotion on the bluest ocean. Cruising, my cultural influence, even revolution. I'm integrated vertically, y'all blew it. They tell me hustle, dumb it down, you might confuse them. This ain't that weirdo rap you used to. I'm a urban legend, South Central in a certain section. Can't express how I curb detectives. Guesses, evidence of a divine presence. Blessings, held me down at times I seem reckless. Got an L but got an E for effort. Dropped him off in the Mojave Desert, then left me. Ain't no answer to these trick questions. Money making nip, straighten out my jewelry on my dresser. Well known, flick up and close, snatch from Rico's till T-shows. Whatever, playing chess, not checkers. Well, you clever. See, bro, you ain't living by the street code. Been through all these motions up and down like a seesaw. I can never view you as my equal. Wanna hear your CD folk. I'm finna take it there. This time around, I'ma make it clear. Spoke some things into the universe and they appear. I say it's worth it, I won't say it's fair. Find your purpose or you wasting air. Though y'all scared. Eyes open, I can see it clear. They don't make them bar none, they don't make them real. They don't make it where I'm from, they don't take it here. They ain't seeing due time, I be making meals. Bossed up in this game, I've been making deals. Get your lawyer on the phone, we can make it real. I got checks and balance, I flex dramatic. Another 50 on my neck, just my reckless habit. Ain't no on my rap, disrespect the savage. I make one phone call and the rest get handled. It's just another front step with candles. No message from the we accept your challenge.
Feeling like Rollo, so follow. It's showtime at the Apollo, minus the Kiki Shepherds. With about a the leopard print. Teddy, Pendergrass, cooler than Freddie Jackson, sipping a milkshake in a snowstorm. In the dorm room at the AU. Athletes might cake you, but you must have me mistaken with them statements that you make, civilians on display. My bongo hooked it up. Oh my god, dip my rim today so it can ride out to the honeycomb hide out. I'm show you how to wild out like Jack Tripper. Let me be YKK on your zipper. Like a lizard when I'm 6 million ways to like Noah's. I get twos of views and you get pretty. But I call you from 80s. I know you'll be there for me, girl.
Huge baby eyes get to running off at their mouth and telling me everything that's on your mind. They say you're in need of inviting me to that. I love who you are, love who you ain't. Let's hit the attic to hide out for about 2 weeks. Rick James and double time, the boy next door to on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got a and want your compatible, created in the attic. We are the coolest on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got a want your compatible, created in the attic.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist, see my dreams unfold. Nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I chew. Like a sneeze, please for them getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck, and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling, went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they tell me get him, I got him. I did it without an album. I did it with Mariah. Lil', I'm on fire. Icy as a hockey ring, Philly flyer. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she don't ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my head on my cut these. And I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. You, cause these Philly I bought with me, don't, no joke. No, all I know is when it come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's. But now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down on Collins. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you diss me in your rats, I get when you touch down in my hood. No, that tour life ain't good. Kept me down in MIA. And that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet. Like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block. Bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same they watch. And I'm the king of my city cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same that fly. I'm the same from Birch Street with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he hating on me. Waiting on me, still on that hood. My Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money, your friends turn to your enemy. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. With them, they go for 40, ain't no tenant. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave, you think done pretty. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that boy when he first touched that. I'm gone. Woo!
Fell in love with the game. Put him on ice like the diamonds in my chain. I said, give the streets hope. Look how far the came. Mr. Never leave my brothers never change up on the through the hurt and the pain.
I say shoot for me. I'm shooting to win. Money on the wall like I'm busting the frames. This shit when you ball with a name. With the squad when I'm dealing with pain.
Dropping 2 foes like I'm Kobe. If I did it from the heart, you don't owe me. I never talk behind my brother back, that phony. Tryna ref the game from the nosebleed.
For the real ones. Tryna J-kid a body, I'ma steal some. I sent plenty of them. Hard away on my chain, but I ain't penny though. Give me time. Hey, give me more. Give me all my that I miss the most. Me and Haiti on the road, that's in give and go.
And we all tryna go once we get a low ballin'. Saint Laurent jeans, I ain't even get mad when you switch teams ballin'. Free the home team, I spent 20 on the ring, I'm a trophy, I'm ballin'. Had to blood that like Wimby, she keep calling.
Jumping on a bird with a bird, I'm in Boston. Skip to my Lou on a like Austin.
Fell in love with the game. Put him on ice like the diamonds in my chain. I said, give the streets hope. Look how far the came. Mr. Never leave my brothers never change up on the through the hurt and the pain. Through the lane,
I say shoot for me. I'm shooting to win. Money on the wall like I'm busting the frames. This shit when you ball with a name. The squad when I'm dealing with pain.
Ballin'. Saint Laurent jeans. I ain't even get mad when you switch teams ballin'. Free the home team. I spent 20 on the ring, I'm a trophy, I'm ballin'. Had to blood that like Wimby, she keep calling.
Jumping on a bird with a bird, I'm in Boston. Skip to my Lou on a
like Austin. Ballin'. Ballin'. Ay. Ballin'. Ay.
Yeah, I know Astro.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Space up. Throw it to me cause I can get it on. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Sex filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter, there's many more. Get them riches, you can pick like any, money, more. Coach, know you better put D-Lo in the game, you wanna scope. Let me get your phone number, you know you so fine, baby. I'm trying to get you in my car, baby. That sound crazy, boy. You wanna get rich? Stop spending your time hating, boy. LV on my shoulder, taking over. Hop out double R. This ain't a Range Rover. Better tighten up. I be fly. Pull off Cybertruck. Made these Rick Owens. These ain't Jordan 1. What's your name? Where you from? Where you going? I'm in the kitchen. Trying to break my arm. You gon' have to run it up. You wanna catch me? I can put that on you when you're ready. I be driving these foreign cars like a Chevy. These is not no Nike Dunks, these Giuseppe's. Throw it to me cause I can get it on. Rule number 1, keep your eyes open. Rule number 2, stand on business, move like a boss. Sex filth, pick it up, I ain't checking how much it costs. Rule number 3, the beef, let's get to the cheese. Rule number 4, never be butter, there's many more. Get them riches, you can pick like any, money, more. Coach, know you better put D-Lo in the game, you wanna score.
Duffel got a in it, Cybertruck tinted, mansion in Miami, couple months, only thing rented. Went to Johnny Dang for a penny, that was 350. Heard that it get cold in your city, blue with me. Yeehaw, gotta wanna ride on that seesaw. For my essay where I rip. Waterfall, my look like T-Bars. Maybe Billy Cully, that's $1 million, only 3 cars. They come sit that over here. Take a picture, show your exes what it is. If I was your be up a couple mil. You got a better chance at signing a new Nike deal. We pump that life for